Hello everyone, Paulo P13 here, and welcome to today's video. I was in the process of uploading a video about the defenders and talking about recruiting in the game and a bunch of stuff like that, but it had to be pushed back. I was up later than I should have been last night, punching through a bunch of numbers after everything dropped to discuss Ultimus VII. Well, as you know, Ultimus VII is officially in the game. It just came out. Let's go over here. And you can see our alliance has started. And first off, big important thing, they really made it harder. A lot of people that were doing well on this are not doing so well on it anymore. So that's an important thing. And second part, they really reduced the rewards, like a lot. And I wrote down all the numbers that I could possibly think of being relevant to the situation. I've got numbers for Ultimus VI at 100%, Ultimus VII at 30%, Ultimus VII at 60%, and Ultimus VII at 100%, to really talk about, is it even worth doing Ultimus VII with the way the rewards are right now? I wrote down tons and tons of information, so if you see me looking down, it's because I have like 7 pages of like pure numbers here, and I'm going to be referring to them because I want to be as accurate as possible. And then after I discuss all of this, I am going to just talk a bit and say what's going on, what's wrong with it, is this a good thing, is this a bad thing, pros and cons, and anything like that. So let's get into it. First off, just to show you guys, you can see we're not doing fantastic at the moment. I've done a few nodes, a couple of people a little busy right now. I think we'll squeeze out 30%, but it's definitely harder than it was before. But let's just go over to these rewards right here. You can take a look. If it decides to show up, there you go. These are rewards. There should be some gold orb fragments there, but they're not showing up right now. That is probably just a little glitch. Let me make sure. Yep. Okay. There should be gold orb fragments on the right, kind of like those ones and those ones, but apparently it doesn't feel like showing up right now. Let's see if it goes. Now it's there. There you go. So those are all the rewards for completion of the certain tier levels. And just to go here to show you the difference. Yeah, I timed out on this node. I've got to stop timing out. A regular node, you get that much per node. Boss nodes, it's up to this. Now let's go to the final boss node. Over here, it has even more rewards. But that's pretty much all the information you need to know about Ultimus VII. I have everything written down. And now just to explain my process here. I compiled how many nodes you need to do for Ultimus VI. And I've basically broke it down into per member per week for every single thing that you receive from doing all the raids. The only thing that is not per member is season leaderboard points, which you can see up on the top left of the screen when you're looking at it. Right now we're at 1,068,500. Those points right there, that's the only thing that's for the entire alliance. Everything else, I broke it down for 1 week per member. And I did it for every single thing you're going to receive in it. So first off, let's talk about Ultimus VI. For a week of Ultimus VI, let's just go back to the main screen. No reason not to be on a different screen. Oh, look, we're losing him more. I really should do my attacks. Anyways, let's not look at that. For a week of Ultimus VI, you are getting 325,500 raid season points. Okay, 325,500. Now let's say you want to go to Ultimus VII and you can get to 30%. At 30%, you only get 234,675 season points. That's like a difference of like over 90,000, 91,000 range. However, if you get to 60%, you're up to 460,350 raid season points, which means roughly between you have to be between 30 and 60%. So even break even with doing 100% on Ultimus VI for season leaderboard points, which is actually the biggest source of orange ability materials. Therefore, I did the exact number. In order to get to break even point, you needed to get 43% completion, which is about 78 total nodes on Ultimus VII before you equal 100% on Ultimus VI for season leaderboard points. However, again, if you get to 100%, you're up to 893,190, which is crazy. But as far as season rewards, like season leaderboard, you're actually hurting yourself doing Ultimus 7 unless you get to over around 45% and above, which with the massive buff may not be happening that much for that many alliances. So if you do Ultimus 7, you are being penalized for pushing for harder content. Just think about that. I'll talk more about that later. Next thing that you get from raids, gold. 100% on Ultimus 6, one member, the average member, for a week of gameplay, you're going to get 220,500 gold. How did I calculate that? Well, roughly I took the total amount of nodes that you need to do to get to 100% on Ultimus 6, and then I divided it up per member evenly. So obviously some members do more nodes than others and some do less. So if you do more, you're going to get more gold. You do less, you're going to get less gold, and so on and so forth. But that's the way I did it, just kind of as if you did exactly, everyone in your alliance did exactly the same. You're going to get 220,500 gold for 100% on Ultimus 6. Well, Ultimus 7, you make more per node. You're not going to do that many nodes, so you're making 94,500 gold for 30%. That is ridiculously less. That is a lot less. And now you go to Ultimus 7. So let's say, okay, fine. Let's get up to 60%. 60% on Ultimus 7, you're only getting 189,000. That is still over 31,500 gold less than you would for Ultimus 6 at 100%. So when you're getting to higher content, you're making less gold. We've already know that you're making if you get 60%, you're not even making as much gold. You need to get 70% to break even on gold, which is 126 total nodes in Ultimus 7, which is 18 more nodes over 60% every single day to even break even. Now again, you get to 100%, you're at 315,000, and that is more. Ability materials. This is where it starts getting interesting. First off, let's just talk about purple. Just purple ability materials, which will be T3 ability materials. Ultimus 6, 100%, you're getting 786 purple ability materials a week. How do I calculate that? Again, I did as if everyone in the alliance did the same amount of nodes, which I know is not going to happen, but I kind of divided all the per node ability materials evenly. And then for the, let's get over here so I can show you, alliance raids, Ultimus 7 rewards here. You can see that the different tiers give you different rewards. So I kind of added it up as if 2 people got the 130, 4 people got the 130 again, 6 people got 125, and then 12 people got 120. So I added it up like 230s plus 430s plus 6 125s plus 12 120s. And I added that all up, and then I kind of got to the average. I took the exact mean of all of the possible ranked tier rewards, completion rewards, whatever you want to call them, and then the evenly split the node rewards in order to kind of give you an average number. So what one member is going to get an entire week of Ultimus 6, 100%, you're going to get 786 purple. Okay. Now here is something that's actually, it's good. You're going up to 945 purple ability materials for 30% on Ultimus 7. And then it goes up about 200 from 30 to 60%, 1,115 give or take. And then to 100% it's over 1,371. So that is actually a significant increase. For purple ability materials, you're making a lot more if you go to 30% on Ultimus 7. But now here's where it gets interesting. If you do Ultimus 7, one thing you're not getting you're not getting any blue ability materials. No T2. I don't personally need any, but you're still going to need these eventually because there's characters coming out all the time and you need to rank up those abilities. So there could be a bit of an issue there. There's going to be people, if you jump up too quick, you're not going to be able to get all the blue ability materials that you're going to need to rank your characters up. So if you get 100% on Ultimus 6 in a week, you're getting 1,362 blue ability materials. You get 0 on Ultimus 7. But what do you replace it with? Well, you get orange ability materials, which are more valuable, of course, but here's the ratio that they give us. we get 18 or 19 orange ability materials per person for a week of play if you get 30% on Ultimus 7. Less than 20. Versus 1,362 blue. That is a really large ratio. Let's see, like 20, 40, 100. That's 5 times 10. What am I doing? It's like 100, give or take, over 100 blues per orange ability material that you would make. Is that right? No, it's not, but it's close. Probably 90 range. Anyways, you're getting 18 to 19 orange ability materials, which you add this up. Okay, so every month you're up to 80 orange ability materials extra. So let's say you need 180. That takes 2 months and a week. Is that right? I think that's, 2 months and a week. So it takes 9 weeks to get one basic upgraded if you get Ultimus 7 30%. That you're going to get one basic ability upgraded extra for per 9 weeks of playing Ultimus 7 at 30% versus Ultimus 6 at 100%. Now we go up to all 60%. You're getting 35 to 36 orange ability materials per week instead of the 18, 19. So now 35 times 2 is 70 times, you get a month, you're at 140, but you're still going to need more. So it's going to be about 5.5 weeks before you can upgrade a single basic from Ultimus 7 at 60%. Now, what about the top alliances? They're around between 66 to 67 orange ability materials per week. So to get that, you still need 3 weeks for a single ability upgrade on one character, and that's a basic. If you get 100% on Ultimus 7 every single day, which is very hard to do. And so basically, you're getting no more blue, and you're getting a very small amount of orange ability materials per week. But remember, you're getting less season rewards. So at the end of this, is it even going to end up being more? I don't know. I'll talk about that later. But okay, so now you've got the idea. We have less season rewards for 30%. You need at least 45% to break even on season rewards. You need at least 70% to break even on gold. You are going above and beyond on purple. You're making more purple ability materials easily, no matter what, as long as you can get 30%. Orange ability materials, you are making, instead of any blue, you get no blue ability materials at all, but you are making some orange, however, very, very slow. That's just a little recap there. Next, we're going to go with raid credits. Raid credits are these little green things. You can use them in the raid store. You can buy some character shards. You can buy some raid orbs. You can buy some gear. There's a lot of nice things in the raid store, and they're really great to have. Well, how does this work? How does this scale? If you get Ultimus 6 at 100%, you're getting about 15,000 a week per person. So you get 15,000 a week per person at Ultimus 6 100%. Now Ultimus 7, that's about 14,650. It's less, but it's not enough less where I'm like, okay, you're really losing out these raid credits. I still think you should be getting more raid credits for getting 30% on Ultimus 7 than for Ultimus 6 at 100%. And you're not, and that's not great, but you're not really losing a lot. And then it scales up, of course. So 60%, you're getting about just under 18,000. 100%, you're getting around 22,000. So the real difference is not the raid credits. They could really be improved, but that's not really the big thing. Finally, the last main difference that we can talk about is these raid orbs. Okay, what are the raid orbs? You see these purple things right here? Those get you purple gear raid orbs. They're gear orbs from doing your raids. And now if you get, let's talk about purple because all of them have purple. So Ultimus 6, 100%, you're getting 24 purple orbs a week per member. Now 30% on Ultimus 7, 30% on Ultimus 7, you're getting about 26. By 24 purple, then to Ultimus 7 at 30% it's 26, then at 60% it's 28, then 100% it's 31. So you are getting slightly more purple gear per week at a scale of about 2 extra orbs per jump in tier. which I think is actually a fair ratio, because it improves a little every single tier, from Ultimus 6 to Ultimus 7 at 30, then Ultimus 6, Ultimus 7 at 60, then at 100%, and it's never a massive jump where you need to get to one tier for it to even be worth it. But that is the main difference there. And now here we go. Blue Raid Gear Orbs, which is a gear that a lot of people need. I personally need some blue gear. I didn't think I would, but eventually I ran out of some tech gear because there's so many good tech characters that I ran out of some blue tech gear, and I need some extra of that. I know a lot of people at every level of the game need some extra blue, but we're not. On Ultimus 6, you get 27 blue gear orbs every week. In Ultimus 7, you're going to get no blue gear no matter what, which is a little sad. It hurts a bit, especially if you are someone that's moving up very fast. You're definitely going to need that blue gear. We have some members in our alliance that we're trying to figure out what's actually best for them, because they need some blue gear, and if we go Ultimus 7, they're not getting any blue gear, and that's going to hurt them in the long run because they're not going to be able to rank their characters up. Even with the increased amount of purple gear, they can't get to the purple gear on every character, so they're kind of backlogged at this point. So what do they replace it with? They replace it with, let's go to a different tier because it's not showing up there, these orange raid gear orbs. The one thing that I think could make a difference, these do not really drop uniques. If they dropped uniques, that would be a little bit different, and I could give you a little bit different of an opinion. But these help you get to tier 13 and tier 14, but they don't give you the most important gear. They don't give you the most rare gear, and they usually just drop like the main catalysts, which are pretty easy to come by. But you do get orange gear as opposed to blue gear. But what are you losing out on? Ultimus 6, 100%, you're getting 27 blue gear orbs every week. Now, to get to 30%, you get no more blue, and instead of that, you get 4 orange gear orbs. Just 4 every week. Now, you move up to 60%, you're up to 11. Move up to 100%, you're at 21. At 100%, you can start going, okay, these ratios are fine. I'm increasing my season leaderboard points. I'm increasing my gold. I'm not getting any blue, but I'm getting almost double the amount of purple. I'm getting about 60, 70 orange ability materials a week, which is great. That's 60, 70 more than I was getting. I'm getting more raid credits. I'm getting more purple gear. I'm not getting any blue gear, which can hurt me, but I'm getting 21 orange gear orbs. However, Ultimus 7 at 30%, okay, I'm losing season rewards. So alliances that aren't strong enough to get 30%, if they stay on Ultimus 6, they're going to jump ahead of us on the leaderboards. That can really hurt us, because now we're going to be losing orange ability materials. So in exchange of our 18 to 19 orange ability materials every week, we're going to at least lose 30% or 30 orange gear orbs every 2 weeks, sometimes more. Like you could possibly go net even on orange ability materials at the end, because you're going to lose season leaderboard points. Not only that, we don't have as much gold. We have less than half as much gold. We're getting more purple ability materials than we were before, which is great. We're losing a bit on the raid credits, but that's not the biggest deal. We have no more blue ability materials. Not sure if that's a big deal for you. We are getting a little bit more purple gear, no more blue gear, a little bit more orange gear. Is that worth it? At the end of the day, you look at this, every alliance is going to have their own priorities, but at 30%, you're losing a lot from Ultimus 6. This needs fixed, because they're telling us, hey, don't try the harder content. Stick with the easier content. You'll get better rewards. So the people that aren't able to get 30% are going to pass you in the leaderboards if you get 30%. If you get 40%, you're going to be passed in the leaderboards by people just staying with Ultimus 6. They may not be able to take a single node in Ultimus 7, but they're going to be ahead of you on the leaderboards. So why bother trying? That needs fixed. These season rewards, at the very minimum, the season rewards need boosted. At Ultimus 7, 30%, you need to be ahead of on the leaderboard than Ultimus 6 at 100%. Why is it detrimental to your alliance to push for harder content? Why are you getting less gold so you can't upgrade your characters as much? Why are you getting no blue gear at all? Why are you saying that losing all of that, losing possibly orange ability materials is worth 18 to 19 orange ability materials every week? So you can upgrade a basic in 9 weeks, 2 months in a week. That one little detail is all you're getting extra, and you're losing everything else. And you get some extra purple ability materials, but you really have to weigh this. At 60%, okay, you're basically, the trade-off here is, hey, we're getting more raid credits, we're getting more purple ability materials, we're getting more orange ability materials than we were before, we're losing the blue ability materials, we're getting a decent amount more orange gear and a decent amount more purple gear, but we're not getting any blue gear. Okay, that hurts. We're not getting as much gold, but at least we'll be ahead on the season leaderboards and we can push. So at 60%, there is still a trade-off. Like, there are things that you're not going to get as much on Ultimus 7 at 60% than in Ultimus 6 at 100%. That's crazy. You shouldn't even be considering, do we trade this off at 30%. You need to fix these rewards so that they scale up. I don't see why they aren't. I don't like ranting. I don't like complaining. But do not encourage us to play worse content than we can in order to get the rewards that should be going to higher content. You should get better rewards for higher content. That's how a game's supposed to scale. Why did this not scale right? Please fix this. At the point where there is the only thing is, well, we don't get any blue gear. That's the only debate. Is if you are at 70% on Ultimus 7. At that point, then you can be like, okay, everything else is better. We lose blue gear. Unfortunately, we're going to have to just make that sacrifice. But anything below 70%, you have pros and you have cons you need to weigh. So I'm sorry this may not have been the most fun video, but this was very information heavy. I thought it was very important to get to you guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Please do in the comments. There's going to be a link in the video description to my Discord. Talk to me on that about this. But really spread this information. Really think it through as with your alliance. Is it worth it? We're doing this first one to see where we're at, and then we're going to discuss this with our alliance. Is Ultimus 7 worth it? For me, it's harder, but it's more fun. I enjoy this raid, but I know I'm losing rewards, and it feels like a waste to launch Ultimus 7 to get less rewards. Let me know what you think. I do hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know. Make sure you subscribed if you like this, and I'm making more content as fast as I can for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy these videos. I really enjoy making them. I enjoy the community here. I'm really loving the game. I'm not giving up on the game. I'm going to keep playing no matter what. Not no matter what if the game doesn't play. The point being, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I love the game. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to be here to help for you guys. Again, there's the Discord link in the video description. A few other links if you want to support this channel. It makes a huge difference. Make sure to subscribe. Share these videos. Let me know your thoughts. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like. And as always, I'm here to help.